Hello, loves. Welcome to Soul Path Love Messages. My name is Emily, and I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, welcome to the channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, it's great to have you back. Meeting a twin flame marks a transformative moment in your life, one that alters your existence in profound and often unexpected ways. This encounter can happen in various forms, through text, social media, or other online platforms, or it might occur in person. When I use the term meeting, I do so in a very broad sense because the experience of encountering a twin flame can take many shapes, depending on your unique circumstances. It might be a fleeting glimpse of them, a brief, yet seemingly inconsequential conversation with a stranger, or even a vivid and emotionally charged dream or spiritual connection in the fifth dimension. Regardless of how you meet, this moment acts as an energetic earthquake, creating a divide between who you were before and who you are becoming. This chasm is deeply personal and might appear insignificant to others, but it feels monumental to you. It's your soul's way of signaling that something significant has occurred, something predestined and agreed upon by your soul and your twin flame's soul before this lifetime. The time, place, and manner of your meeting are entirely unique, tailored to your soul's journey. Because of this uniqueness, it's essential to listen to your inner guidance and take only what resonates with you from resources like this one. Your intuition serves as a compass on your twin flame journey and in life. My intention through sharing insights, readings, and podcasts is to help you reconnect with your inner knowing and strengthen your self-trust, guiding you deeper into your personal truth. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to join our community of like-minded, conscious, and creative twin flame beings. Together, we explore the signs, symptoms, and synchronicities of the twin flame connection. Often, these signs are misunderstood or overshadowed by doubts stemming from the ego mind, which creates interference with the intuitive clarity your soul holds about your twin flame's identity. When you meet your twin flame, you may notice a range of signs, which I'll explore in detail. These are not always the typical surface-level indicators often discussed, such as how you feel at the moment of meeting or specific outer experiences. While these can be valuable, I've noticed that deeper, less obvious signs often carry more significance. These are trends observed both in my personal journey and through connecting with others. Remember, not every sign may apply to you, as the twin flame path is highly individual. Take what aligns with your experience and trust your own journey. Not being a twin flame doesn't diminish your uniqueness. It just means that some signs may be deeply personal to you, while others might resonate with someone else. One of the first signs of meeting a twin flame is the sudden urge to learn about the concept of twin flames. You might find yourself researching signs and symptoms that resonate with your experiences, eventually feeling divinely guided to explore more. In my case, I stumbled upon the topic of twin flames shortly before reconnecting with mine in the physical world about 5 years ago. A month or two before we met, I felt an intense soul-level awareness that something life-changing was about to happen. It's hard to describe, but I just knew. I even distanced myself from other romantic connections at the time, sensing that someone profoundly important was coming into my life. It was almost as if I could energetically feel his presence before we met. This kind of intuitive experience is common among twin flames. Many discover the term twin flame either just before meeting their counterpart or shortly after. These moments of profound, seemingly unexplainable experiences often lead us to question what's happening. Whether it's physical sensations, intense dreams, or telepathic connections, these experiences act as a catalyst, compelling us to seek answers and, ultimately, guiding us to the concept of twin flames. Interestingly, twin flame-related material tends to resonate deeply with those on this path. If the concept strikes a chord with you, there's likely a reason. On the other hand, people who aren't on this journey often dismiss it outright or don't register it at all. Trust that both the people and the knowledge you encounter appear in your life at the right time for a purpose. Another key sign of meeting a twin flame is a heightened sense of spiritual awakening. For some, meeting their twin sparks an instant spiritual activation. For others, they may already be on a spiritual journey, with their twin flame serving as a catalyst for deeper growth. Either way, encountering a twin flame profoundly accelerates spiritual awareness and transformation. The way twin flames manifest in your life can vary greatly depending on your unique situation and circumstances. However, it's fair to say that in most cases, around 8 or 9 times out of 10, if not more, meeting your twin flame often triggers the awakening or intensification of spiritual gifts and abilities. This experience can be profoundly transformative, especially if, prior to meeting your twin flame, you were deeply immersed in the conventional norms of society and less attuned to spirituality. After this meeting, you might find yourself questioning your new abilities or heightened sensitivities, wondering if you're losing touch with reality. For example, you might suddenly become aware of your ability to sense or read people's energy, perceive auras, or even experience intuitive knowing. These spiritual gifts are deeply personal and unique to each individual, reflecting different spiritual strengths and sensitivities. Some may experience heightened psychic abilities, not only with their twin flame, where a natural telepathic bond often exists, but also with others. These gifts can manifest in various ways, such as heightened intuition, the ability to see or feel energy, or even connecting to spiritual entities. These abilities often align with what are referred to as the clairs: clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and others. For example, you might notice an increased ability to perceive the spiritual realm through visions, sounds, feelings, or energetic awareness. These shifts can sometimes be subtle, so it's important not to dismiss them. Often, the ego may downplay or rationalize these gifts, causing you to overlook your natural spiritual strengths. Recognizing and embracing these abilities is a crucial part of your journey. Another key sign of encountering a twin flame is a dramatic shift in your life, which can feel as though things are falling apart. This transformation often follows an initial phase of euphoria, commonly called the love bubble phase. During this period, you may feel an intense spiritual, emotional, and mental connection with your twin flame. The timeline for this phase can vary. For some, it happens immediately, while for others, it might occur years after meeting their twin. Following this initial high, you might experience what feels like an emotional or energetic crash. However, this isn't a decline in energy. Rather, it's the beginning of an intense process of energetic integration. Meeting your twin flame initiates a profound merging of energy fields. triggering a heightened spiritual awakening and energetic sensitivity. This activation brings forward spiritual gifts, but also exposes energetic blocks within your system. These blocks, which represent negative patterns or limiting beliefs, surface as the new energy integrates into your chakra system and overall energy field. These patterns could stem from personal experiences in this life, past lives, or even collective societal conditioning absorbed unconsciously. Society's programming often instills limiting beliefs that suppress spiritual growth, making this process of releasing and reprogramming essential for healing. To address these energetic blocks, practices like using subliminals to reprogram the subconscious mind can be invaluable. The subconscious reflects the state of your energy field, so reprogramming it allows you to release these limitations and fully embrace the transformational power of the twin flame connection. Subliminals are meditation tracks designed to deliver affirmations directly to the subconscious mind. Unlike traditional spoken affirmations, subliminals work by embedding affirmations in such a way that they are not consciously audible. This allows the subconscious, which has a broader range of hearing, to absorb these affirmations without interference from the conscious mind. As a result, these affirmations bypass conscious rejection and deeply reprogram negative thoughts and limiting beliefs. This reprogramming can significantly influence your energy field, positively impacting your aura and overall energetic alignment. By using subliminals, you can effectively rewire your mind and magnetize your energy to manifest your desires and attract what you want in life. For twin flames, I've specifically created a Twin Flame 7 chakra clearing subliminal. This is a powerful energy clearing tool that addresses blocks to unconditional love often stored unconsciously in all 7 chakra centers. Meeting your twin flame can often feel like your life is falling apart, but this is actually a sign of things coming together. When this powerful energy moves through you, it confronts blocks in your subconscious and energy field, which can create resistance. This resistance can manifest as intense emotional or physical symptoms because the energy is aligning you with your highest timeline, soul growth, and authentic self. However, due to societal programming and negative life experiences, most of us are not fully aligned with this highest path before meeting our twin. We unconsciously carry limiting beliefs and collective wounds that prevent us from fully radiating our true, aligned frequency. The energy of the twin flame connection works to break down these barriers, aligning you with your authentic self. However, during this process, you may experience pain, confusion, and doubt across all layers: physical, emotional, energetic, and mental. After meeting a twin flame, it's common to feel extremely fatigued or lost, as though your life has been completely redirected. Passions, interests, and even aspects of your personality that once defined you may no longer resonate. This loss of identity stems from the process of ego death. The ego, or constructed sense of self, deconstructs to clear the way for a more aligned and authentic version of yourself. Alongside this transformation, your beliefs may also undergo significant change. Rigid beliefs about yourself, others, and life may dissolve, and you may find yourself questioning even your most deeply held convictions. For example, I was raised in a very strict and conservative Christian environment, which created significant heart chakra blocks for me. These blocks prevented me from fully opening my heart and aligning with unconditional love. Meeting a twin flame and undergoing this transformation can help clear such blocks and lead to profound personal and spiritual growth. The journey of meeting a twin flame often brings profound changes, both internally and externally, that reshape how we perceive and experience life. Before encountering my twin flame, I held tightly to certain beliefs about love, particularly about giving and receiving unconditional love. These beliefs, though deeply ingrained, acted as barriers around my heart. Meeting my twin flame caused these walls to crumble, leading to a kind of existential awakening. It was as if the foundation of my identity, shaped by beliefs I'd carried since childhood, whether religious, societal, or personal, began to shift dramatically. This unraveling of beliefs wasn't easy. It felt like a crisis that lasted months, even years. Often, the beliefs we pick up in early life become core parts of who we are, the pillars of our identity. When these beliefs start to dissolve, it forces us to confront just how much of ourselves, our relationships, and our lives were built around them. This process can feel destabilizing, but is ultimately transformative. One major sign that you've met your twin flame is a noticeable shift in your passions and interests. You may find yourself drawn to entirely new pursuits or develop interests in things you'd never considered before. Many twin flames experience heightened spiritual awareness and become interested in activities like art, yoga, or meditation. These pursuits align with the increased energetic sensitivity and spiritual awakening that often follows such a connection. This heightened sensitivity is another profound change. When your twin flame's energy merges with yours, it creates a sudden surge in your vibration. While this sounds uplifting, it can be challenging to navigate in daily life. This energetic shift makes you more sensitive to people, environments, and situations, which can lead to discomfort in spaces or relationships you once enjoyed. For instance, you might find it difficult to tolerate the negativity of certain social circles or feel drained and irritable after being around certain people. This newfound sensitivity may also extend to your work or other familiar aspects of life. Such changes can bring a sense of self-judgment. You might question why you can no longer connect with the same people or enjoy the same activities that once brought you comfort. This process of raising your vibration and coming into alignment can feel like your life is simultaneously falling apart and being rebuilt. It's a period of profound growth, albeit one that comes with challenges. Embracing this transformation requires patience and self-compassion as you adjust to a new version of yourself and your world. Achievers in society often find themselves highly focused on their careers or academics, striving in high-powered roles or the corporate world. Many of them may have type A personalities, always aiming for excellence. While this doesn't apply to everyone, a significant number of people coming into this path share these traits. However, after encountering their twin flame and experiencing a sudden spiritual awakening or a dark night of the soul, they often face profound changes. This transformation can leave them feeling completely burnt out. It becomes impossible to push themselves into the same demanding job or career they once excelled in. Someone who could easily work 12, 14, or even 16 hours a day may suddenly find themselves needing to sleep just as long. To outsiders, this shift can appear as depression or chronic fatigue. But for the person going through it, it feels baffling, especially if they've never experienced such symptoms before. These changes often seem to come out of nowhere leaving the individual confused and self-critical. The ego might start asking questions like, why can't I work like I used to? Or, why am I so exhausted? Why can't I connect socially like before? This self-judgment can be intense, leading people to feel like they're losing their grip or that something is wrong with them. For many twin flames, this is a pivotal sign they've just met their counterpart. One of the most common thoughts at this stage is, am I going crazy? Or what's wrong with me? This feeling stems from the ego struggling to handle its breakdown, what's often called an ego death. Every part of life that isn't aligned with one's authentic, soulful self begins to unravel. While the process sounds transformative, in real time it feels chaotic. It's marked by confusion, doubt, and emotional highs and lows. One moment, you might feel spiritually elevated and confident in your twin flame journey. The next, you might spiral into what feels like a breakdown, filled with emotional intensity, uncertainty, and a sense of being lost. If you're experiencing these feelings, know that they're often a product of ego-driven self-judgment, influenced by societal norms that dictate how we should live, think, and act. These norms no longer resonate with the path you're on, and it's completely normal to feel disoriented. Rest assured, you're not alone in this experience. Another sign you've met your twin flame is the deep sense of isolation that often accompanies this journey. After meeting your twin flame, you might go through a love bubble phase, only to enter a period of separation and an intensified dark night of the soul. This phase often brings an overwhelming sense of loneliness. You may find yourself withdrawing into a hermit-like existence, which happens for various reasons unique to your personal journey. Most commonly, it occurs because you're no longer aligned with many aspects of your old life. Activities, interests, and even relationships that once brought you joy might now feel draining or uninteresting. Jobs or hobbies you once loved might leave you feeling uninspired. There might be passions you once loved, but now leave you feeling drained. Relationships that used to bring you joy might now create resistance in your body, negativity, confusion, or a low vibrational state. This often happens because of heightened energetic sensitivity. It's important to recognize that this feeling of isolation is an illusion. Twin flames are frequently placed in separate environments, different communities, family structures, or cultures. This separation serves a higher purpose, to act as a beacon of light in places where true, unconditional love remains unrecognized. You chose this journey not to conform to the darkness of conventional ideals of love, which are often highly conditional, but to forge a path as a light bearer. You're here to break generational cycles, to stand as a guide, and to illuminate a new way of being. Fully embracing this mission can feel challenging, especially when your previous understanding of the physical world, what you've known and loved, is being questioned and dismantled. This process happens to rebuild it into something more aligned with your higher purpose. Even before meeting your twin flame, many experience an inner knowing that someone specific is out there for them. It's not uncommon for twin flames to feel a sense of loyalty to this unknown partner, even before they've crossed paths. For instance, some describe feeling as though they're betraying this divine connection when dating others, even before their twin flame enters their life. Once you meet your twin flame, whether in person, through dreams, or via a spiritual connection, there's often an immediate shift. romantic interest in others fades, and your energy feels singularly devoted to this one person. While not everyone experiences this, it's a common phenomenon among twin flames. Many find themselves unable to reconnect with past romantic partners in the same way because they feel an overwhelming, all-encompassing attraction. Energetically, physically, mentally, and emotionally to their twin flame. This connection often leads to celibacy for some twin flames, not as a conscious decision, but as a natural result of their profound bond. They find themselves drawn entirely to their twin, unable to feel the same attraction to anyone else. This connection is a deep recognition of their twin flame as the physical manifestation of their soul in another body. If you've experienced any of these signs of meeting a twin flame, or have gone through something unique with your twin that I didn't mention, I'd love to hear about it. One of my favorite aspects of having this amazing community on YouTube is the ability to share experiences, support one another, and create a safe, energetic space where we can reconnect with the truth that we are never alone on this journey. Thank you for being a part of this co-creative space, contributing to the shared knowledge and energy here. If my readings and content resonate with you, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel and join this community of conscious, creative, and like-minded beings. Wishing you a wonderful and beautiful rest of your week, and I look forward to connecting with you again in the next video.